What's up, MMO fans? Today we're bringing you our new top 10 highlighting the top 10 AAA MMORPG games of 2014. We see new MMO games released on an almost weekly basis, but there's a certain level of expectations and quality that must be met for the biggest names in MMO gaming. As such, our top 10 AAA MMORPG games is going to highlight the games with the biggest budgets, biggest communities and best review scores on the market today. Quite simply, the most successful MMORPG game of all time. There's no argument, it's Blizzard's multi-award winning World of Warcraft. WoW set the industry's highest level of expectations and standards in MMO space with its release, and hundreds if not thousands of games have attempted to imitate its success since that time. Sadly, 90% of them failed to even touch the surface, and World of Warcraft still boasts a massive subscriber base of millions, quite often going over the 6-7 million people mark. That's a hell of an achievement, regardless of your budget. 10 times larger than pretty much all of the competition in the MMO world today. You probably recognise it, you've probably played it. In at number 10 is World of Warcraft. In at number 9 it's Star Wars The Old Republic. BioWare's first step into the world of the MMO was one the thousands waited for. Although Star Wars The Old Republic didn't quite deliver the experience many had hoped, it did manage to provide fans of the Old Republic franchise with enough quality to warrant an initial subscription fee. It has since dropped the subscription fee and adopted a free-to-play model, but it's still not quite as big as it could have been. The iconic choice and consequence system of the Old Republic returned with a vengeance, and to this day it's still one of the game's greatest assets. Failing that, it has the backing of an official Star Wars licensed product, which means lightsabers, speeders, and the most epic sound effects in entertainment history. It's Star Wars The Old Republic. It's unlikely that Mr. J.R.R. Tolkien could ever foresee his creations brought to life in such a way, but it hasn't stopped millions of fans enjoying Turbine's online adaptation of Lord of the Rings Online. Giving players the chance to explore in the wake of the Fellowship, Lord of the Rings Online sees legendary locations and characters from the franchise brought to life in ways never before possible. While it may lack the mystery and intrigue of other MMOs, Lord of the Rings Online boasts a level of quality and wealth of content that should be seen by all MMO fans at least once. If you haven't played it yet, give this one a shot. It's Lord of the Rings Online at number 8. While EVE Online doesn't seem to capture massive new audiences with continued updates and expansions, it doesn't have to with one of the biggest and most dedicated communities in the MMO world today. Home to PvP battles that hold spots in the Guinness Book of World Records, EVE Online is without a doubt the #1 destination for science fiction PvPers from around the world. Combine this with genre-defining character progression, a complex and diverse economy that would rival that of our own in real life, and a team of developers truly in touch with their community, and you have one of the modern era's most greatest MMO successes. In at number 7, it's EVE Online. Despite the recent round of layoffs at NCSoft's Western departments, Carbine Studios' Wildstar continues to prove popular among many in the MMO crowd today. Witty and intelligent dialogue, action-orientated combat founded on player skill and ability, and a cutely colourful game world combined to provide an experience unlike any other. It's not quite ready to compete with the big boys, but as an MMO in its younger years, Wildstar is definitely one to look out for. In at number 6. Bethesda's iconic Elder Scrolls franchise boasts the perfect elements to create a truly next-generation MMORPG, and although it fell short in many areas, the Elder Scrolls Online still pushes many of the boundaries of today's MMO world. ZeniMax Online Studios have delivered an Elder Scrolls experience true to the franchise, with fully voiced quests delivering an enthralling story-based experience, popular and robust character customization tools, and the future potential for the game to expand into the entire world of Tamriel. The Elder Scrolls Online may have not launched to the greatest reception, but this is just the first chapter. The Annals of Tamriel is still ripe for the taking. It's Elder Scrolls in at number 5. Visually one of the most impressive MMO games to appear in years, despite the fact it's probably almost 10 years old now in terms of development. Blade & Soul is arguably one of the most anticipated East to West launches of our generation. We've still got some time to wait to feast your eyes on this, but you know, take a look at the video. It looks pretty good. It's going to be worth the wait. In at number 4. ArenaNet hit the jackpot with the original Guild Wars title, but the second installment in the critically acclaimed franchise blew all expectations completely out of the water. A living, breathing world of opportunity sees the Guild Wars 2 community influence and change the world unlike anything we've seen before. action-driven combat, highly customizable and versatile classes, and some of the most challenging PvP in the industry. It's easy to see why Guild Wars 2 is popular, and it's easy to see why it would take the third spot on our top 10 AAA MMORPGs of 2014. In at number 3. Quickly becoming one of the most anticipated MMORPGs of our generation, it's Sony Online Entertainment's Everquest Next. Building on the huge success and community from the original Everquest, Everquest Next and Landmark combines cutting-edge MMORPG mechanics and features with a level of community creation unlike anything we've seen before. Whether you're an adrenaline-fueled PvP junkie or a creative talent just waiting to develop a world of opportunity, the next step in the Everquest franchise could be one of the biggest in MMO history. Everquest Next at number 3, keep your eye on this one. Coming in at number 1, one you probably weren't expecting but does deserve to be here without a doubt, is Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. While the original Final Fantasy XIV may be considered by many to be one of the most famous flops in MMO history, Square Enix's attempt at a revival has achieved quite the opposite. One of the most intriguing success stories in MMO history saw Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn relaunched to wide critical acclaim and massive popularity in Final Fantasy circles. It's easy to see why, with the famous depth of Final Fantasy's class system making a return alongside iconic characters, settings and mechanics from throughout the award-winning franchise. Available on both PC and consoles, Final 14's success is all set and ready to continue into 2015. If you haven't given this one a shot, download it, play it, it's fantastic. Well, there we go guys, thanks for watching. Do you agree, do you disagree? Was Final Fantasy deserving to be at number 1? Leave a comment below and let us know. If you'd like to see another kind of top 10, top 10 PvP games, top 10 trading games, anything like that, leave a comment below and your comment will be featured in the next video if we decide to use that theme. Make sure you hit the like button and do hit subscribe if you want to see more from us. You can check out the website at xmmorpg.com and also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/xmmorpg. Stay tuned next week for another video guys, I'll see you soon.